y'all, Dawn here. We have had just massive issues here in Texas this past week. We have had record-breaking temperatures, record-breaking wind chills, and record-breaking snowfall out here this last week. And I'm sure you guys saw it on the news. Our power grid wasn't able to keep up, and so millions of people went without power for days and days and days. And people froze to death. People couldn't get food, couldn't get water because you could not get out on the roads and drive on this stuff. It was a really bad deal. We have been lucky enough to have kept our water and electricity through this whole thing, which I feel very, very blessed. And I also thank God for giving us the foresight to put back food and water and things like that, so that when something like this hit, we were not lacking for anything. So I'm going to show you guys pretty much what we've gone through this past week with all of this stuff. And
okay, it is Valentine's Day, and we're in the middle of a extremely cold spell for East Texas. It's 21 degrees out here, I believe, last time I looked, and we're actually expecting to get down to 0 tomorrow and the next day, and we're expecting blizzard-like conditions. So all of our hoses have frozen. So in order to water the animals, I'm having to haul buckets of water from the house. So that's what I'm doing right now because these guys still have to get taken care of. So hello, ladies. Back up. Back up. Back up. Our water system froze because it's in a pipe, so we're having to put water in these buckets. No, guys, don't knock it over. Let me get some water in it. Dude. Oh, yeah, they want some water. Okay, don't move. Move and let me get this one.
Jace, you alright, buddy? See if you can help Grandma get in there and get that jar.
What are the little ones?
Oh.
Oh, it's not. Can't talk while you're filming. What are you doing? What you doing? Getting the water or getting food? They have food. They need more than that, though. Can you scoop some out of the big container? No, you get back in there. I know, I'm getting it for you, baby. Hang on. Oh, it's frozen. Shut. Ice. Everything. Okay, come here, little dudes. There we go. I'll drink enough for me to pour the rest of it. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate your help, baby. No, you don't go in there. That's for the little ones. They're so soft, the little ones. Yep. Chickens are taken care of. didn't get the eggs yet. Oh, I gotta get the eggs.
This is our chicken house. It's 8 feet wide, 16-foot long coop. And we've put a bunch of straw and stuff in here to try to help with the floor and some of the moisture and stuff. We did come back and put tarps up around everything to keep the air from blowing through the coop. We do have one heat lamp over here where the little babies are at. They're in a little we've separated them with a separate little pen for these youngsters. We put a heat lamp out, and then we have another heat lamp that's behind me here in the chicken house. It doesn't put a tremendous amount of heat off, but they seem to be doing pretty good. So, and then we have
Rico agrees with you.
And then we have a 6-hole nesting box. They only use about half of them for some reason. But anyway, this is the chickens. And we have the goats over here. They seem to be happy. And, they're nice and warm. They got their plastic barrel house over there that has hay and straw, and it also has a big heavy moving blanket in the bottom to keep them up. It's sitting on a pallet, so their box is not on the ground. And then we have the kennel that is also completely full of hay. I don't know if y'all can really tell, but the hay in this pen is about anywhere between 6 to about 8 inches deep. So they're not actually on the ground except for right here where we feed and water. Actually,
Okay.
still.
So, I'm out
So
here
where's
checking
these
on
holes?
my plants. Right across this ridge, right there, there are some holes from when it was in storage. Some mice got in there and chewed some holes
This
up.
tape doesn't stick to it very well,
So, I don't know if it will or not. It's
but
the
it won't stick
Gorilla
on the
Tape
outside because
of the ice. Oh no. Is it sticking?
it's not real good, but it's not really damp. It just for some reason doesn't stick real well to that.
That plastic? See, I would have thought that Gorilla Tape would have stuck really well to almost
It's
anything.
Slick.
Yeah.
A really slick plastic.
Well, if it'll just stay on there enough to keep that hole from being open. I think we're going to have to put another heater out here for today and tomorrow.
Sure, go find one. I don't know where we got any more heaters. Everything's being used.
I know. Okay, so we're putting an extra heater in here in the greenhouse. Tim thought of this because he's very smart. And that's an old bakery rack from my bakery. It works pretty well to hold this heater up. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this. Y'all, I don't think I've ever seen this much snow here in East Texas. That one greenhouse is caved in. Okay, so first casualty. Our second greenhouse is caved in. It's done. I hope the other one doesn't do that because my entire garden is in it if it's still alive. This is how deep the snow is on my front porch. It's about 6 inches at least, maybe 8. Oh my God, I can't believe we lost one of the greenhouses. There is greenhouse number 2 with equipment in it. It's done. From the house, I thought greenhouse number 1 was still standing. But as I come out here, I see that it's done. So we've lost both of our greenhouses. I had 1,000 plants going in this one that were my entire garden for the spring. So it's a lot of work gone into this. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And it's all gone. But you know, we'll just have to redo it when this passes. It just really sucks.
See what hill
I can see you videoing. Biden takes over, then hell freezes over.
Makes sense.
Who's going down the hill first?
Me. I already have my helmet on.
That's like me kidding. Who's kayaking in this kind of weather?
Snow yakking is what we'll call it.
I just watched a YouTube video that said snow yakking.
Did they?
We're just going to call it snacking because we're fat.
There you go. Snacking is a good word for us.
He's like, that's too much fun.
I thought we were going to go at least down to the...
Hey, Chris?
Huh?
Could you put my phone up there? Maybe it'll warm up. Hand this to Daddy, please.
Hey, Mama, you want to trade me?
Well, I cannot.
Just go with the helmet.
Brothers.
That was it.
I'm just chilling.
He can't get the helmet on. He's trying, Daddy.
Help me, Mama.
Hang on, he's got to get his helmet done.
He looks like Cindy, his
Ain't
brother.
nothing in there to protect.
Yeah.
And go!
Okay.
He looks so funny.
It's weird because you feel like you're going to... Because you keep on tipping to the left. Or the right.
This is boring!
Go faster.
Oh my god, we're gonna tear up the kayak.
Don't matter.
At least you had fun doing it.
You're slippery. She's shaking. Oh, Grandma needs a helmet?
Grandma, you want the helmet?
No. She's a gangster. She don't need no helmet.
She ready?
Let's go, Grandma.
One second.
Gangster Grandma. Pressure mark. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, oh.
Christopher.
Chris, you still trying to tie up. Christopher.
Okay. We're trying to get into the snow.
There we go.
Whoa!
That old grandma laugh.
Jeez. Oh no.
Okay. Whoa. I'm gonna fall. Day 3 of our blizzard here. It's 1 degree out here this morning, and we're carrying water out to the chickens. I'm gonna see if I can start my car because I haven't started it up in a couple days. Wow, I'm surprised I'm buried, y'all. Okay, let's see if I can get my car to start. I have my doubts. Woo! I am shocked that it actually started. That's my good little car. There goes Rico crowing. Charlie's not coming out of their little home over there. I don't blame him. He's got the heat lamp in there and it's nice and warm inside that
Here, hold this fence.
barrel. He's poking his head out. Hi, Charlie. Hello, baby.
Come on. Come on.
There's some warm water for you guys.
It's warm in there.
It is warm in there. He's smart. He's the smartest one out of all of us.
Come on, girl. Come on.
So their watering system is still frozen, so Tim is having to put warm water in these pans for them. Did you save enough for the littles? We had to put water in one of those as well, because a Tupperware pan for them, because their water container, the mason jar that was attached to it, busted yesterday because of the cold. So we're trying not to put water in this now. The littles, the ones I call my teenagers, I guess, they're in their separate little area with the heat lamp on them. The other chickens like to pick on them, so we've been trying to get them acclimated to the flock so that we can let them out in general population instead of being in solitary. Breakfast, y'all. I am sick of farm fresh eggs, bacon, and fried taters for breakfast. Said no one ever. Yum. We are still having to haul water out in buckets to water all of the animals. We're doing what we can to keep them warm and fed and safe. It's bad here, y'all. Yesterday we had 4 million people in the state without power. Today we have about 3 million still without power. Some of them have been without power for days, and we literally have people here freezing to death. Not a problem I thought would be a major problem ever in Texas, but it's bad. My daughter Rachel works at an assisted living center, and she is their dietary manager. So she has spent the last 3 nights there. She has not left work because she's trying to make sure that, they all get to eat. So they have her and another lady that are just staying in an extra room so that they can make sure that they get fed. Only now they're starting to run low on their food supply. And I'm really hoping that trucks are going to be able to get through to be able to bring them more. Our grocery stores out here are a small family-owned chain out of Tyler, Texas. Their shelves are emptying out, and they are saying that their company is not going to run any trucks until the ice clears up. Now, we are in great shape. We will be fine. We have food. We have extra water. So far, we have not lost water, and we've only lost power a few minutes at a time here and there. My son Tim and his wife Marcy, they lost power for about 2/3 of the day, the first day that the snow was bad. I think that was Valentine's Day. And theirs came back on that night, and so far they haven't lost any again. They still have water. My daughters Rachel and Heather live in a house together, and their water has been frozen since day 1. So they're living on bottled water right now. And Chris and Jamie's little house here on our homestead, they have been without water from day 1. They are actually in Dallas at a hotel. Well, they were at a hotel last night while Chris went to work, but then the hotel lost power and water. So now they're going to go ahead and head on home in these horrible roads. Guys, we live right by a lake here in East Texas, and it's a big lake, and there's several long bridges that go over the top of it. We had a man and his girlfriend who slid off the bridge and plunged into the waters yesterday. Neither one of them made it. They had divers from several area fire departments diving, trying to recover the bodies. Last I heard, they had not found them yet. But it's a bad deal here right now. I know Governor Abbott has issued a statement about being very unhappy about our electric grid. They're doing rolling blackouts in most areas that are pulling a lot of power. Because we're rural, we are on a rural electric co-op, and so far our co-op has not exceeded the limits that require them to do rolling blackouts. So far our area has not had to participate in that. But I just feel very, very blessed that we still have water and we still have power. Can we survive without it? Yeah, we could, because we are prepared for that. But a lot of people are not prepared, and this is one of the things that our homestead is all about, and this channel is all about, is to show people how necessary it is to be prepared for something like this. I know preppers get a really bad rap sometimes, and they're crazies, they're conspiracy theorists, and sometimes it grows and it gets away from you. But the basic needs in life should always be prepared for in case of an emergency. Food, water, heat, clothing, that type of thing. So, I would implore everybody out there that if you don't have some extra groceries set back, non-perishables, if you don't have extra bottled water set back, even things as simple as toilet paper, which we saw during the pandemic this last year and the toilet paper shortage.
Just basic necessities, make sure that you have those. Even if you don't have a garden and you can't grow plants or whatever, just make sure that you have the things that you need to survive at least for a few days. So that is today's update on the weather. We did get an additional snowstorm last night, which put us under about another 4 inches of snow on top of what we already had. We have had snow flurries and freezing rain and sleet all day today, off and on. We'd have it for a while and it'd go away, but we're still okay. I wish I could say the same for everybody, and we're praying for them as well. So the snow is still coming down again. We've probably gotten another inch on top of the other 11 inches in the last hour. And it's still going. Hey y'all. Well, today is the first day after the big snowstorm that we're trying to venture out of the house and go to town. We got to get chicken feed. We're all out. And we are struggling to get out of our driveway because it is so icy here. The snow is starting to melt a little bit finally for the first time in a week. But looks like the roads have had some people driving on them. Woo! We're sliding. Okay.
There's our neighbor.
There's our neighbors. They're pulling a sled with their tractor. Oh, with a four-wheeler. Yeah. That looks like fun. Hey.
They're having a blast.
Their dog is cute. I know. Okay, you think we're going to make it to town, Rory? Yeah? Okay, we'll see what happens. We got Miss Rory Junebug with us today, traveling to the store. So we will see if we make it.
Our neighbors were gracious enough to come in with their tractors and grade our road so other people could get in and out, so we could get in and out. But as you can see, there's people driving. It's still slow. At least out here it's slow. In the Metroplex it may be a little bit different, but you know, we're 100 miles away, so we still got quite a bit of ice and snow.
So this is what we found when we went to the store. No bread, no chips, no milk products of any kind, no frozen meat, no fresh meat, and no produce. This, guys, is why we all need to be self-sufficient up to a point. Even if it's not a lot, just something. So if you go to the grocery store and it looks like this, you're good.